I was saying himself for the past best 1 month ni NDC amanyɔkuo no popularity ano more after 2024 elections na yɛto aba no wie mpo na amanfoɔ bi suggest say ankeyɛma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ɛntoa so biem saa popularity na NDC amanyɔkuo no wɔ no nyinaa nim sɛ best 1 month ni deɛ gradually day in day out ɛsote nkakra by a huge percentage enya asem ketewa na amanfoɔ bi kyerem sɛ the cause of a year saa NDC amanyɔkuo yi omu lose omu popularity nyinaa no amanfoɔ kyerɛ asoboɔ no yɛmfa mbɔ interior minister honorable Muntaka Mubarak a ɔsan so MP for Asawase. Na the reason why a amanfoɔ ɛka saa nsɛm wɔ ehu nyinaa no NDC amanyɔkuo no guru baako ɛde nsɛm bi aba abɛto a according to ɔno mpo deɛ ɔ suggest say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will be pa edema NDC amanyɔkuo no na ɔpɛ sɛ 2028 NDC amanyɔkuo no candidate and a sanso toaso as the President of the Republic of Ghana there immediately onfa letter Emma Muntaka Mubarak na on sacking free the position hono because ohwe from 2025 edibesi 2026 after say NDC amanyɔkuo no eba power mu die ochiremu a die Muntaka Mubarak aye nyina no kyerɛ sɛ enya de a adwuma as interior minister no obetimi aye aside sɛ wontimi nya adwuma no so enioma ahodo a obɛyɛ ɛwɔ ni ministry honyim nyina no ɛyɛ nioma a egu NDC amanyɔkuo no anim ase ɛma NDC amanyɔkuo no grassroots elusu confidence ɛwɔ NDC amanyɔkuo because ohwɛ hope a na in 2025 NDC amanyɔkuo no started na grassroots no ɛwɔ omo leaders ni mu a say or kan sisi bia say 2026 yi say ye kwakoye post anasa ye to abade a ye nyina na ebehu say NDC amanyɔkuo no omo vote no ebe drop pie pa che say nsem de waka bi di akyere eye Muntaka Mubarak aka de aba be see the fact say eye recruitment a course nansia ohwe ennioma course wo ho na amanfo bi kyerɛ sɛ saa recruitment we nyinaa no ɛyɛ ɛkwan a NDC amanyɔkuo na ɛfa so ɛde a extort sika free Ghana youth ho no because ohwe adwuma na ɛwɔ ho no any forms ahe a ɔmoton a eni kwan sɛ obi ka kyerɛw sɛ ɛyɛ sika na ɔmo hwehwɛ agye ɛde free ɔman kyerɛ sɛ nsɛm deɛ NDC amanyɔkuo no guri akabi ede akyere Muntaka Mubarak ye pa nti bebo awram na yakwa akotie mu asem nyina ni wi a ede aka nyina no atom so.
Those of us in the days always remember that he said Apia stadium new na me free kropa esuru ho oho he would always promote his hometown and he was an excitement to listen to. Even if he was in Kumasi making the call, he will tell you, me free Kropa. And Kropa is a town in the Ashanti region. My brother, my sister, he would always say, I am calling from Kropa, Esuruho. Right up there, my brother, my sister, promoting his hometown. He deserves an award from the people of Kropa. He made Kropa very, very, very popular in the days. Do we all remember the stories that we used to read when we were in school? Primary school, Kropa Youngs versus the Red Lions. I'm talking about the same Kropa Youngs. My brother, my sister, Apia Stadium's hometown. He used to work as a security man, I am told, at the Kumasi Stadium. So he's so well known and he knows the geography of the area like a wasp. He started off by doing serial calling for the NPP, the New Patriotic Party. You know, a lot of people in the Ashanti region belong to that party. First and foremost, because that party was founded right there through the United Party, the UP. Right? Apia Stadium was a member of the NPP until 2009. Now, in 2009, some thugs, some criminals attacked him and set his car on fire. And his party neglected him. 2009, it took John Dramani Mahama and his NDC to come to his aid. They bought him a new car. They consoled him. like a trustworthy partner. And from that time, he decided that his party, the NPP, did not deserve his services, and he crossed carpets. From that time till now, he's been a very strong member of the NDC, and he has gone beyond just a serial caller to a key member of that party. This is the guy called Apia Stadium. Official name, Frank Kweku Apia, all the way from Kropa, Esuwa. Now, Apia Stadium has the ears of the president. He's a man who has almost become a praise singer for his party. He has the ears of Ibrahim Mahama. And he knows where the president goes time after time. And you will see him breaking protocol, going to the president, trying to catch his attention. Many have said recently that that is a security threat. But Apia Stadium still maintains that as for him, his love for John Dramani Mahama and the NDC party would go beyond just politics. This is Apia Stadium. Apia Stadium granted an interview to RTV, and he was so incensed and angry. He called Muntaka, Muhammad Mubarak, the minister of the interior, as not genuine, fake. Why did Apia Stadium say that? And this is Muhammad Muntaka Mubarak, the minister for the interior. Now, this man here was born in October 1971 in Akuse, in the eastern region of Ghana. That's him. And this man here is a man who associates more with Kumasi because that was where he actually grew up, though he was born in Akuse in 1971. Now, Muhammad Mubarak Muntaka, there was a time he was nicknamed the Chichinga man. As the sports minister at the time, it was alleged that he had gone out with the secretary of Alban Bagbin, who now is the Speaker of Parliament. And there was some sort of romantic logoligi logarithms between them. My brother, my sister, Alban Bagbin came out to bemoan that. He wasn't happy that Muntaka was going out with his secretary. And many people said, why are you angry? If you are not going out with your own secretary and somebody else wants to do it, and he is a Muslim, he can marry up to about 4. My brother, my sister, and it became a comic relief in the days. And every cartoon that came out had him holding a long stick of Chichinga. My brother, my sister, long stick of Chichinga. As a sports minister, in fact, he even budgeted money for prayers. That went to Malams because he was a Muslim. So he paid Malams to pray for the Black Stars. And many people said he was paying Malams for juju. We remember all these stories. And today we look back at these stories. And in hilarity, we just burst out laughing. My brother, my sister, this is Muhammad Mubarak Muntaka. He has served his party so very well and is now the minister for the interior. He has moved from one post to the other. And I think this is the most trying time of his political career. Apia Stadium said he called him and said, is this Mubarak Muntaka? And he said, yes, I'm the one. Who is this? Said, I'm Apia Stadium. Said, I want you to be sacked. You are a fake man. You are not genuine. I'm calling the president right now to sack you. And Mubarak told him, I hear you. I'll talk to you later. Let's listen to what Apia Stadium actually said in his own words. And when we return, we got more. Watch.
I'm a popular for a say. Me access to the president. Me catch him. We raise with you flow. O catch them. O ma catch you on Muntaka na. I swear the Almighty. O catch them. I was there. Now say my friend. When you say Muntaka. So a minister. I said so a minister pay. But no minister now friend. Hey, God, Jesus Christ. Until the other man who get you out there. When you get you, you present it. Say, oh my friend, president in you now. Oh, why? No, can they? Emi bibi aka. Osi we meet here say Apia I'll call you later by be see the come frame. The number class was how I am say a fra onu. It be the number for the federal file. For say Honorable Muntaka unye genuine. As a president you. Whatever we are come we are cover all the TV. Etina Mugabe dia.
That's Apia Stadium. He said, I called him and I told him that I will let the president sack him because it's not genuine. Now, my brother, my sister, you only listened to about a minute of what he said. Why is Apia Stadium not happy with Mubarak Muhammad Muntaka, the October 1971 born, the Chichinga man? Why is he not happy with him? Come here. Watch this. Now, Apia Stadium is angry. Does he have a point? Run the dossier and watch this with rapt attention. Frank Kweku Apia, popularly known as Apia Stadium, has recently publicly called for President John Dramani Mahama to sack the Minister of Interior, Mubarak Mohammed Muntaka. And what are his reasons? He is a prominent supporter of the NDC. He argued that Muntaka deserves to be sacked due to the ongoing agitations within the party regarding recent recruitment exercises in the state security services. Hold it there. And he said, oh, apart from the recruitment, flip the page and watch this attentively. Now, context of the controversy. Number one, Apia Stadium is talking about mass dismissals. Minister Muntaka recently oversaw the removal of over 1,000 recruits from the police. All of them removed. From the immigration, removed. And Narcotics Control Commission removed 1,000 after an audit revealed they did not meet basic entry requirements. Medical, they were unfit medically, or they lacked the academic qualification. This was what Muntaka did. And I need you to listen. Party agitation. Now these qualifications have caused significant internal friction within the NDC, with some members and supporters feeling the process was handled poorly or unfairly. Now this is what Apia Stadium is saying. He says he's frustrated that the minister's actions were harming the party's interest, stating that government should be about results rather than emotions, yet maintaining that Muntaka's handling of the situation warranted his dismissal. Dash it away. And come here. My brother, my sister. This is what Apia Stadium is saying. Now, Muntaka has been able to get some people out of the narcotics people, the police people, the immigration people. About 1,000 recruits all removed. And the good reason he gave: one, they didn't have the academic qualification and some of them were medically unfit. But the thing is that some of them were already recruited and they have been given letters. And now they have been removed. According to Apia Stadium, this is an emotional kind of thing and it would hurt the prospects of the party. Did Muntaka do the right thing at the wrong time, or he did the wrong thing at the wrong time? My brother, my sister, Apia Stadium wants him out. Now, if somebody has to join the police and there is a heavy scrutiny, I am most excited because a lot of our police people are in default. In other words, they wanted something else, they didn't get that, and then the police became the last option. A lot of police people leave the police when they get another job that is dear to their hearts. True or false? My brother, my sister, in my country, the police is just now a way of putting food on the table, not its original intention of being the friend of the nation and policing the nation. Do we all understand? Now, to be a policeman, you must have the passion for the work. You must have the passion for policing. To be a policeman, my brother, my sister, or a policewoman, you must have the nation at heart, policing at heart. But you go in there and you are only going for food, employment. You are not really interested in policing. How can you be a good police person? So if Muntaka goes into the database and he decides that as a minister, his duty is to make sure that good policemen are out there, and he scrutinizes all these things and realizes that some are not qualified and they got in there by some kind of shenanigans and they are pulled out, and the NDC goes out there and loses, so be it. It means the people are not even ready for the truth. Hi! Speaking the truth has no time. You can speak the truth anytime. And that is what Muntaka is doing. Should he remove the people one after the other and sanitize our security agencies? Or should he just fold his hands and say, oh, a lot of these people are party people. Because we want to win elections, they should go? Like Apia Stadium is thinking. My brother, my sister, Apia Stadium said he called the president and he told the president to sack Muntaka because the future of the party is in the balance because of the behavior of Muntaka. What will the president say? If I were the president, my brother, my sister, I will go into the nitty-gritties and find out exactly why these people were de-recruited.